So we are developing an GitHub repository collaborator access checker. So so what is our project description? Is a project is basically written in Bash script, and we are going to interact with GitHub using API. Uh, and what is our basic purpose is that to identify the who is accessing the repository and all of the things that going on, and after that let's create the we I already have this is a mobile extreme which is helps to connect to the through the remote server to the through the SSH. So first this is our setup, and we are using mobile extreme for connecting to the remote server. And what I am doing here is that I am going to enter the some specific values, just like so first let's enter the sudo command. So we are going to write here the sudo command, sudo su. What is basically does, it's give the privilege to the root user. And after that we have our file which is a list, so we can check our script now. Cat is for checking the command. And after that uh, we can see that it is a full script for the accessing the, we are basically aiming for the accessing who is accessing our GitHub repository, who is a pulling code in that all. So first we have a GitHub API URL, which is we take from the GitHub's original website, and for interacting with the API of user interface of the GitHub. And then we provided our username and access token key, which is available in settings in developer option, which is specified by me. After the video I'm going to delete that. So it's not a good practice to give the username and pass a token like this. So let me show you first. So you have to go there first in settings. mm, After the settings, you have to go to the developer settings. And here you can see the personal tokens. You can use the tokens from there. It's going to be personal for you. And let's back to our script. So here we are providing the username and token of our script. So after that, here is the identifiers. We are going to pass the, what we can say that we are going to pass the argument for it. And GitHub APIs. So what is mean by the that arguments? So let's example we take, we are going to pass the organization name and file name. So after that we are going to create one functions to get API call from GitHub. So we are going to enter the endpoint of the API. So basically what I did is I go to the I go to the website, and I copied that I copied that specific URL endpoint and pasted it here. And after that we are going to use a curl command, which is going to bring the all username and token which we are declare in first order. So here is a function to the list user of the repository who is accessing the repository. So in here we are using the jq function, which is JSON. So in Python we use a request, and in shell scripting we use a JSON. So we are going to select the permission. If permission is true, means pull request is accessible. So we are going to use a login. Login means it is going to give in a JSON format. So in JSON format, it is going to see how who is entering the, who is pulling the code, or who is cloning the repository, or who is accessing our code. So after that we are checking here the who is login. Login means the who has access to our repo, and who is using our organization. So After that, we use here if else statements in shell's bash. So we are checking that collaborators. So if the no user is entering, means no user has accessed the repository, so we are going to return that values. And particularly that some if someone has accessed our repository, so we are going to return their name and their names. We cannot reveal all the information here. So instead of that I created that. And in last in first we have a echo command which is read the access. So main script is what to listening the user. So we are going to pass the we let's try to run this command first. So let's see is it working or not properly. So I'm going to enter the command here. So first I'm going to exit from here. So control escape colon wq. So I'm going to give permissions to the file first. Chmod is for giving the permission. 777 means it is not good practice to give all permissions like 777. It's mean read write execute for user, read write execute for user group, and read write execute for it, etc means other user. So it is not good practice to give, but for example I'm giving here. So let us run our test here. So I am entering the command here and permission done. So I am trying to access this our file now, and I'm going to pass argument. As I said earlier, we have to pass argument. So organization owner. So organization owner is our DevOps by examples. Let me check once more time. So yes, that is our name. So DevOps by examples, and Python is our file name in directory name. So we are passing the file name. So let's enter the what we can see now here. So here is error. This is not error actually. They are saying that basically jq command is not found. Is basically what it's happening here. So after there is a no user here, na? So what here no users with access found or DevOps for example. So basically what is saying that so there is a no user accessing currently. The no user is pulling the request from your repository. So that's why jq is not found anything on our json file. So that's why it's saying that. So now for now no one is accessing my organization. If someone is accessing your organization or anything repository, so you can check with that.